Good afternoon, girls. Today we will see the discovery of the nucleus. Till now, electrons are discovered, protons are discovered, right? These two subatomic particles of atoms are discovered, and we were having a model of an atom that was called plum pudding model that was given by J.J. Thomson. But that model was not correct, right? So, in 1911, Ernest Rutherford, who was a scientist born in New Zealand and was also awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for nuclear physics. He worked under the guidance of J.J. Thomson and he performed a very famous gold foil experiment. Now, why it is called the gold foil experiment? Because Rutherford set up an experiment where positively charged what? Positively charged. Positively charged alpha particles were fired at the very thin gold foil. Very thin gold foil in an evacuated chamber. That means vacuum is created in the chamber and a gold foil is placed in that, and alpha particle rays, alpha rays were bombarded or fired at that gold foil to understand the nature of atom, to understand the arrangement of electron and protons in an atom, right? So what was the arrangement? Positively charged alpha particles, they were fired at the very gold, a thin gold foil in an evacuated chamber. Now, alpha particles are positively charged particles, rays of positively charged particles, right? And a circular fluorescent screen was placed behind the gold foil so that we can detect that alpha rays are passing through it. I told you that the rays, when strike on fluorescent material, that fluorescent material start glowing. So to detect the presence of rays, we use fluorescent material, right? Now you can see the diagram over here, beam of alpha rays, gold atom, right? And what were the observation we will see now and find out that what is the arrangement of electron and proton in an atom. So what were the observation of Rutherford? It was most of the particles went through the foil in a straight line without being deflected. No deflection is there in the rays, they pass straight away. That means there is nothing in their path. That means most of the atom, gold foil, matter, it is made up of atom, and the rays are passing through the gold foil. That means most of the atom, most of the gold foil, or most of the atom, because it is made up of atoms, so most of the atom is empty. Let's see the next observation. A few particles passed through the foil and were slightly deflected. They were deflected from their path. They have changed their path little bit. They were not in straight line motion. And third one is occasionally a particle bounced back. Very few particles bounced back. Bounced back means they have traveled the same path which they have taken while they were fired at the gold coin, a gold foil, sorry, right? So on the basis of these observations, what Rutherford concluded, most of the space is empty in an atom because alpha particles went straight. Yes, since most of the alpha particles went straight through the foil without being deflected, that means the atom must consist a lot of empty space, right? because there was no deflection in the path. No deflection in the path, there means that means there is nothing in their path. Nothing in the path means empty space is there in the atom. Then a positively charged mass in the atom caused some of the alpha particles to be deflected due to repulsion. You must have heard that like charges repel each other and unlike charges attract each other. Now alpha rays, alpha particles are positively charged and they get deflected from their position, from their path, right? That means something positive is inside the atom, but that is very, very small. Next is, as only a very few particles bounced back, the positively charged mass in the atom is very small, heavy, and is located somewhere at the center of each atom, because this bouncing back is shown at the middle. So that means most of the atom is empty, right? It contains some positive mass inside it, but that is very small, that is very heavy, that made some of the alpha rays, alpha particles bounce back, and that too seen in the at the middle of the atom, at the center of the atom. Now this positive charged mass given the name of nucleus. So according to Rutherford, what is the atomic model? According to this model, an atom consists of two parts. One is the centrally located nucleus. The nucleus is centrally located positive charge mass which is very, very small, and the most of the atom is empty, and this is the very dense part, very small, and all the positive charge is accumulated here at the center. If we consider a circular stadium as an atom, a huge circular stadium, then a small ball will be considered as the nucleus. Second part of the atom is the outer circular orbit. Outer circular orbit in which electrons are revolving. Right? Electron revolve in circular orbit called shells in the space available around the nucleus. An atom is electrically neutral. How an atom is electrically neutral? Same positive charge inside and same oppositely charged electrons, negatively charged electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So this model is similar to the solar system, right? Previous model suggested by J.J. Thomson was similar to plum pudding, and this model is similar to solar system where we have sun and other planets revolve around the sun. Sun is the densest part that will act as the nucleus, and the planets will act as the electrons. Right? So this positive charge mass, this nucleus is containing protons and the shells are containing electrons. Like this, as you can see in this picture. Right?